So there's two things that you need to do, on-page optimization and off-page optimization. Now here's what you want to do. When you buy the Empower Network membership, we have a plugin that's installed and configured for you. It's called SEO Presser. And basically what SEO Presser does is it gives you a percentage score of how good your on-page SEO is. I don't even need to explain SEO for you. Here's how you get SEO Presser to work. Now, we actually have tutorials of this in the back office. It's super easy to use. But all you do is you're writing a post, and then you hit Save Draft. There's a little button that says Save Draft on it, right? And it's going to give you a percentage score of how good your on-page SEO is. Now, here's the key to make your on-page SEO look good, is you want to target one keyword per article. All right? You say, Dave, what does it mean by a keyword? What a keyword is it's a specific search string. Like if you look in Google, let me explain how Google works. If you search for example, Empower Network Review, right? I'm just going to put R to save time. That is a different search string than Empower Network, right? It's also a different search string than Empower Network Scam, if you added scam at the end of that. All right? It's also a different search string than Empower Network Reviews, plural. It's also a different search string than Empower Network Information, right? And same with every company, every concept. So literally every concept has thousands and thousands and thousands of different kinds of search that people, different kinds of search that people do. It's really important that if you're doing SEO on an article, all right, and I encourage you to do SEO on every article that you write because it takes no time and it'll get you way more traffic over time. And it'll get us all a lot more traffic if we all do it, all right? It's going to get you way more traffic if you target one specific search per article. All right? And here's something that you want to do. Now, this is obviously for new people. So if you're an advanced SEO person, honestly, you might just want to buy our system and go through the advanced stuff. You're going to learn a lot in the 15K for a month formula. I'm speaking to the 99% out there that don't know anything about this, all right, and who think it's too complicated. This is all you've got to do. Number one, learn that you should target one keyword per article. And number two, you should target keywords that people are looking for. You say, well, Dave, how do I know what people are looking for? All you need to do is go into Google and do a search for something called the keyword tool. Just look for the Google keyword tool, right? If you look for this, it'll always be the first result. It's Google's own keyword tool. You don't even need a Google account to use it. And all you've got to do is put the concept and what the words are for what you're writing about or what you're sharing, and it will give you a comprehensive list of everything that everybody's looking for. And you want to pick as your keyword one of the things, all right, that's got a lot of searches to it. Because if you target something, as an example, that gets no searches a month, and Google will just tell you for free what gets searches and what doesn't, why would you target something that gets no searches if you could target something that gets lots of searches? It's like 10 times the money for like no work. Does that make sense to you? And all you've got to do, again, target one keyword per article, get the keyword tool external, and then when you write your article, this is going to be confusing for a lot of you the first time you do it, because you'll think it'll be hard. But then once you do the point and click thing in our members area, you'll be like, holy smokes, it's totally automated. See, we built in an automated system to do your on-page SEO for you. So you don't even have to understand how it works or why it works. All you've got to do is hit Save Draft after you make a post. Now this is what you need to do. Go to the keyword tool external and make your article language about your specific keyword, specifically what it is. So rather than being Empower Network, if you're writing about our company, write an Empower Network review. Or say why I joined the Empower Network or how to join the Empower Network. Something specific that's searched for in Google. If you're writing about this company. If you're writing about Monavie or Herbalife or Amway or any of these great companies that are out here, make sure to target something that people are looking for. Because if they're looking for it and they find you and your article is informative, they'll opt in, right? Click on a picture, they'll become part of your tribe, all the social stuff we talked about last time, and you can sell them stuff and make money if they find you in search. And you don't even have to understand search to rank in the search engines. And there's a lot of reasons because of the community posting of our site that works. That's all you've got to do. Now here's the key. You're going to pick a keyword, and then in that plugin there's a little thing in SEO Presser when you get in the back office, and you'll see exactly how it works. We'll have it in the manual below this video, where all you do is you literally put that keyword that you found with the Google keyword tool, you put that keyword in the upper right, you'll see it right above where you post, you put a little keyword in there. And then when you hit Save Draft, it'll tell you what you need to do in your article to give it a higher on-page optimization score. All right, and all you do is make an adjustment, hit Save Draft again, make another adjustment, hit Save Draft. It'll increase the percentages as you do what it says. You say, what else do I got to do? Nothing. Get the score as high as you possibly can, and anything that you don't understand how to do, there's instructions right there on how to do. It'll take 5 minutes of additional work per post, and that 5 minutes and all its point and click, it will literally quadruple your search traffic if all of us do it together. All right, so that's step one on your daily SEO pattern here at the Empower Network. Now, if you're doing it somewhere else, I can't promise you it's going to be that easy. If you're doing it on a new blog, I can't promise you it's going to be that easy. That's step number one. That's to do your on-page optimization. Remember, what do? You target one keyword. You say, how do I choose a keyword? Well, first of all, you write about what's hot, what's going on, what you're sharing with people. And second of all, you make sure that the keyword is something people are looking for. And third thing you do is you put it in strategic places in your post. That's all you do, right? That's it. All right, so that's step number one. This is, remember, Lazy Man's SEO. This is if you do every day for a long period of time, you are going to get a dramatic increase in traffic on top of the social traffic you're getting now. All right, so first it's social traffic, and then SEO. SEO will always come later if you do this properly. All right, now, say what else do you do? That's it. The plugin itself, right, SEO Presser, it'll actually walk you through exactly, step by step, what to increase, what to decrease, where to put the words. And you just hit Save Draft again, it increases your score as long as your keyword's in there. You're solid on on-page SEO. Here's the next part that you need to do. Off-page SEO. Now, what's off-page SEO really? Here's the truth. Lots and lots of links, and that's it. There's not a lot more to it. People will try to make off-page SEO complicated. What's off-page SEO? Well, on-page SEO is basically when Google or the search engines comes and finds your site, they need to know what your post is about. Because if they can't figure out what it's about, how can they send people to it, right? That's all you're doing. And off-page SEO is telling Google and other websites, this is where to find my site. So there's a few steps to basic off-page SEO. A few, all right? Some of them are easy, some of them are a little bit more complex. I'm going to go over the easy stuff in this video. Now, if you want the complex stuff, there's a couple of things that you need. Number one, you need to be in the Empower Network and using the blogging system, because even if it's not your primary goal to sell this and you're not using it for that, you can capitalize off of our traffic. Number two thing, you need to buy that $250 product, period, because that product has some of the most advanced SEO stuff. It teaches you how to build what's called link pyramids. I just love the word pyramid, don't you? It teaches you how to build link pyramids in that video, all right? And that video will really break down the science of how to do this in any business for any keywords, and it goes over a lot more strategy I'm going to go over in this video. Okay, so those are the two things I'm going to really recommend for this video, and it recommends some tools and some resources that you can buy as additional resources to what I'm going to teach you now. You ready? So this is essentially what you do. Off-page SEO is, remember, lots and lots of links, people linking to your website. And remember the formula I broke down previously in my earlier videos, is in order for your links to be effective, they want to be powerful links. In other words, if you want your links to be effective, the links also have to have links to them. So it's a multi-level, I'm just going to call it a multi-level link, a MLL, right? I thought you'd think that was funny. All right, so a link, if a link is linked to by another backlink, right, and the more backlinks linked to it as possible, that link is going to have what's called more link juice, and obviously you're going to get more traffic to your post. Why? Because Google is going to look at your post and they're going to say, okay, I know what it's about, but is there anybody else talking about it, right? And then they're going to spider the internet. And the more links they find to your post, the more traffic you're going to get, period. It's just the way that it is.